In the 13th year, in the 4th month, on the 5th day of the month, as I was among the exile by the Chebar canal, the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God. On the 5th day of the month, it was the 5th year of the exile of King Joachim, the word of the Lord came to Ezekiel the priest, the sons of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldeans by the Chebar canal. The hand of the Lord was upon him there. As I looked, behold, a stormy wind came out of the north, and a great cloud with brightness around it, and fire flashing forth continually, and in the midst of the fire, as it were, gleaming metal. And from the midst of it came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had a human likeness, but they each had 4 faces, and each of them had 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and the soles of their feet were like the soles of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like a burnishing bronze. Under their wings on their 4 sides they have human hands, and the 4 had their faces and their wings thus. Their wings touched one another. And each one of them went straight forward, without turning as they went. As for the likeness of their faces, each had a human face. The 4 had the face of a lion on the right side, the 4 had the face of an ox on the left side, and the 4 had the face of an eagle. Such were their faces. And their wings were spread out above. Each creature had 2 wings, one for each, which touched the wing of another, while 2 covered their bodies, and each went straight forward. Wherever the Spirit would go, they went, without turning as they went. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, like the appearance of torches moving to and fro among the living creatures. The fire was bright, and out of the fire came forth lightning, and the living creatures darted to and fro like the appearances of flashes of lightning. Now, as I looked on the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the earth beside the living creatures, one for each of the 4 of them. As for the appearance of the wheel and their construction, their appearance was like a gleaming beryl, and the 4 had the same likeness, their appearance and construction being as it were a wheel within a wheel. Where they went in out of their 4 directions without turning as they went, and their rims were tall and awesome, and the rims of all 4 were full of eyes all around. And when the living creatures went, the wheels went beside them. And when the living creatures rose from the earth, the wheels rose. Whenever the Spirit wanted to go, they went, and the wheels rose among them. For the Spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. When these went, and where they stood. And when those rose from the earth, the wheel along with them, for the Spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. Over the heads of the living creatures were like the likeness of an expanse, shining like awe-inspiring crystals spread out over their heads, and under the expanse their wings were stretched out straight, one towards another, and each creature had 2 wings covering his body. And when they went, I heard the sound of their wings, like the sound of many waters, like the sound of the Almighty, the sound of tumult, like the sound of an army. When they stood still, they let down their wings. And when there came a voice from among the expanse over their heads. When they stood still, they let down their wings. And above the expanse over their heads was like the likeness of a throne, in appearance like a sapphire, and seated above the likeness of a throne was a likeness with a human appearance. Upward from what had the appearance of his waist, I saw it as it were gleaming metal, like the appearance of fire enclosed all around. And downwards from what had the appearance of his waist, I saw it were the appearance of fire. There was brightness around him. Like the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud on the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness all around. Such was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. And when I saw it, I fell on my face, and I heard the voice of one speaking. Ezekiel chapter 1.